So no doubt about it. Donald Trump is always the hot guest on the Sunday shows. And if you look at the numbers of late, since the Paris attack, his numbers have actually gone up because he's been Donald Trump. He's been very blunt.
Tough on things.
Bomb the heck out of the blank out of ISIS. We're going to get tough with these guys right away. We're going to get everybody together. We're going to lead. And then they asked him, too, when it comes to waterboarding. By the way, where did this question come from? I'm not sure, because waterboarding was used as a interrogation tactic. But listen to Donald Trump when he got that question.
We have to be strong. You know, they don't use waterboarding over there. They use chopping off people's heads. They use drowning people. I don't know if you've seen with the cages where they put people in cages and they drown them in the ocean and then they lift out the cage. And we're talking about waterboarding.
So you'd bring back waterboarding?
We have to. I would bring it back. Yes, I would bring it back. I think waterboarding is peanuts compared to what they do to us.
So a call for strong interrogation, bringing back interrogation methods back. Is that, remember, his numbers are up despite getting some backlash over his comments last week, I believe, when he said that mosques should be monitored.
Well, here's the thing. I'm sure that George Stephanopoulos, being somebody who used to work for Hillary Clinton's husband back in the day, was trying to pose a gotcha question. But Donald Trump hit it out of the park. I'm looking at a number of, I would say, a gigantic majority of people who are watching right now and have responded on the email machine are saying, yeah, why not? He makes a great point about, you know, considering they're chopping off heads and we are waterboarding this enhanced interrogation technique. They think waterboarding is a great deterrent.
Look, I don't think that it's interesting. So when he's comparing, well, they do this, therefore we should do that. I don't think that's the argument that should be made. I think the argument should be made, look, if this is a means by getting information that can save millions of people's lives, particularly lives here, then you can make that argument. You know, I just believe that saying they do this, therefore we should do that, that's never an argument that's going to hold.
In reality, the CIA will never do it again because they've been excoriated for doing it, even though they got permission to do it legally. And the big picture has nothing to do with anything. It's talking, that's an interrogation tactic. The other thing Donald Trump clarified is he doesn't want to put Muslims on a list. He wants to put the Syrian refugees on a list to be monitored. But that would not be cost effective. It's not going to be possible to monitor 10,000 people in this country.
Well, and also remember, we monitored mosques here in New York City until last year.
We did.
I mean, from September the 11th right up through last year. So anyway, he makes a point. What do you think? Do you think waterboarding, God forbid we would ever have to do that again in a time of trouble? You think that's a good idea or a bad idea? Email us, friends@foxnews.com.